because the word demons actually it's a negative term. Actually the word demon actually comes from the
That this is one of the books that is not,
yes.
and
Then
he's
it was
one
taken.
of the, he was taken to,
like that. You see, that's why they call demon. Then
is not included in that Bible. It was like
from the moon actually, which refers or symbolizes darkness.
darkness. Yeah, the heavens. One of the people who didn't die.
Yeah.
Oh, demon.
Yeah, that's why actually there's reading between the lines. It's very important, So
we should have started this with a prayer, but in God we trust, we shall prosper, like we always do. The book of Enoch, the powerful book, the book of mystery. Is it mystery?
it's always the sacred books. They're always referred as the mysteries. The word secret actually was taken from the word sacred.
Sacred.
Sacred actually also contains a mystery. That's why they refer as the sacred books, or the text. It is because they carry this mystery of esotericism. But esotericism. My apologies for my exploitation of the words.
We got you. So what's your understanding of the book of Enoch?
The book of Enoch, it's the canonical, or that I truly say should have been included in the Bible, amongst the 66 books, even including those actually were taken. It is because it carries a comprehensive information that I feel like people that are deprived. If really maybe like a believer of whether like Judaism, Christianity or Islamic, if you're deprived actually by your religion, then how would you trust that those people like that, So I believe that actually should be, included amongst the, text in the Bible like that, you see. So,
and how old is the book?
The book actually with the span, I can't really lie about it, but I can know about the Pentateuch that are written like in 1498 BC. In 1498 BC actually. So I would probably, think that actually they existed, during that
way
time.
before, because people had to like, okay, let's put this on paper, and then that was when it was recorded and all that. But we're not gonna be, talking all about that, like the times and time frames and
okay.
we're gonna get there. But the book of Enoch itself is a powerful book. Talks about the watchers, the cursed. Is it the cursed angels, or is just the angels who actually descended from the heavens to earth?
Good question. Because there's still a controversy. Today there's a controversy amongst religious believers.
Yeah.
Because the Bible, which is the most common read sacred text in the world. It regard them as the sons actually of the gods, right? But the sons of the god actually, they're the ones actually who interpreted with men, and they created the Nephilims, the giants.
The Nephilims, the giants.
Yeah,
and
that's
talking
why
of
actually,
the Nephilims, can you just explain to us how we get to the giant? But no, we come in there. Let me not rush things.
So these giants actually, like when it comes to like other texts such as the Sumerian text, how does it actually see them? It sees them as the Anunaki, the Sumerian text, Sumerian, which is the current Iran. So it regards them as the Anunaki.
Okay,
or the El. That's why the word El, Elohim, the original text of the Bible, it's written as Elohim. Actually, the Elohim actually has been distorted by, like, as much as many religions. As far as actually I've studied them. But Elohim actually comes from the Sumerian text of the Anunaki, actually from heaven actually to earth. That's why the word El is used in many forms. Israel actually at the end like that, because it carries some actually esoteric as well, secret behind it. That the word El, like that. A lot of religions as well, Christians, Judaism as well. There's Islamic. They always actually center their faith actually in the word El like that, because it has a profound meaning actually. You see like that. You see. So, but Sumerian texts actually regard them as Elohims, which is the Anunnakis, from coming from heaven, and to this earth, and interpreted with the sons of God, give them the knowledge, of the other dimensional world.
Okay.
So the Bible actually says this knowledge that they gave to the people was like demonic.
Yeah.
Because like for example, the Book of Enoch explains about angels such as Semjeza, that they gave people the knowledge actually of making weapons,
The
to
sword,
fight
yeah.
against each other. But other texts as well, they regard them as they gave the knowledge actually of the future civilization, the intelligence actually to the human being that they feel like human being actually they should know. But however, Christians they say, or other religions they see it as, but since they portray them as giving them the sword, that sword actually they'll fight actually against each other. So they will actually have this knowledge actually of manipulating actually the energies actually in the societies. That's why that's actually other religions actually they demonize those creatures, but other religions actually they support
So what messages do we get from the Book of Enoch?
quite a number. It's quite a number because it speaks about, of course, it's also a revelation. It speaks about the things, of course, that happened during the time. Enoch was the about you know even before.
And for
But
those
explains.
who would just question Enoch, of course, if you read the Bible, you know about Enoch. Enoch is the ascendant of Noah, the great, 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 great. I don't know how many times, how many greats, but great, great, great grandfather, I think, right? Yeah. So the Book of Enoch is one of the books that are not involved. This is one of the books that is not involved in the Bible, since we have like 66 books, right? And but the Book of Enoch is not involved, is not included in that Bible. It was like, no, we're not gonna include this in the Christianity mainstream Bible,
And also just to add on that, I'm so sorry,
It's okay,
because what actually unfolded that there is a Book of Enoch for Christians.
Yeah.
That's why I always say that I worry that there are a lot of Christians today have they read the whole text and have read at least just reading from Genesis to Revelation, understanding the stories there, because as far as I have from it, I haven't finished the Bible, I haven't read the Bible, I've just read this, but I still fully believe, the Book of Enoch, because when you look in the Book of Jude, the second of last, before Revelation, Jude explains that actually Enoch, who was coming, from the seventh generation, he predicted he wrote about this. Then what did he write? When you go to the Book of Genesis, of the Christians or other religions, it just write a fragment about Enoch, that Enoch actually walked with God 365 years,
And
then
he's
he was taken.
he was taken to the
Yeah,
heavens.
he was
One of the
taken.
people who didn't die,
Yeah,
even though he lived 365 days, not days,
yeah,
years, right? He didn't die, but that's not Enoch alone who didn't die, who went to
Elijah.
heaven. We also have I think the name is
Elijah.
Elijah.
That's why
Yes,
the word
thank you.
El, as I told you
Yeah.
about, El actually has a sacred actually meaning, to all those actually religions like that. You see.
So do you think Enoch is in heaven right now, still living eternity life?
So that's why people actually they have this thing of, Bible is literal. Others they say probably the Bible is like a figurative, like you see. That's why I say the Bible is a sacred book that actually it carries esoteric, mysteries. That people actually if they see them physically, then they will think heaven exists physically,
Okay.
like hell exists physically. Everything actually is physically around us like that.
We
But if
believe
you
in
see it
more
from the
physical thing than
esoteric meaning,
spiritualism.
that those characters of the Bible, to say that from Genesis to Revelation they never existed, but there is a figurative meaning, a sacred meaning actually behind them. It's explained the last time about Solomon, Samson as well. Refer to like the sun actually. It explains about the zodiac signs. As a Catholic, actually, they deprive the people actually from knowing like that. To
because
obliterate actually their knowledge, their sacred knowledge here.
Because when you talk of the zodiac signs, one of the angels that descended to earth, the Watchers, right? They call the Watchers, right?
Yeah, they're called
Yeah.
what?
So one of them was like into astrology. He was an astrological angel in a way, who actually gave knowledge about the signs, about astronomy, and
Absolutely.
Libra. Shout out to Libra. Say, yo, what do you do?
Job also mentions about it.
Yeah.
Many prophets also in the
Stop
Bible.
slipping away. You keep moving that way.
Oh, okay. My
Yeah,
apologies.
the camp. So
Yeah, no, let me cover.
yeah.
It's
So like,
fine.
what role do angels
Feeling of
and
energy.
demons play in the Book of Enoch?
it's as you mentioned, angels versus demons.
Angels versus
There's
demons.
rivalry, of course. Like the rivalry of deception, between deception actually and giving, the correct knowledge for people to live, in peace, amongst themselves, like that you see. So angels they came to destroy, angels they, good messages. They said to that we have actual
Angels came to
witches.
destroy, actually.
No. I'm saying that, demons actually, because the word demons actually it's a negative term.
It's an
De demon is like the because actually the word demon actually comes from the moon actually, which refers or symbolizes, darkness,
darkness, yeah.
like that you see. That's why they call demon. Then that's why it's
Oh, demon.
yeah. That's why
Oh.
actually there's reading between the lines. It's
Mhm.
very important, So yeah, so it's yeah. That's why
So
we are always as religions actually they like personifies them or describe them in a negative way, you see, because they bring this negative, impact, on the society, whilst actually cause murder, slaughtering, all those kind of, sinister or
and
yeah.
and we could give you more information, but I want you to be curious as a Tuskisis, I want you to be curious and leave a comment down there below asking questions and go home or go wherever you want to go. I mean, it's a free world, you dig? Get wherever to whatever that you need to get to and seek knowledge and learn, because it's a lot of hidden secrets that we actually living and not paying attention to. I'm sorry about that. Slip of a tongue. But yeah,
No,
anyways,
it's okay.
so we seek knowledge, we want to teach, we teach. This is a platform for you. If you have something for our ears, if you have something that you want to feel like people need to know about this, feel like, okay, I feel like if I can talk about this, I can change someone's life or touch a life and change a life, or maybe yeah, just make sure you use the platform to your own benefit and to your own good. And we do not destroy here, we only build. So it's positive vibes only. I'm just gonna can comb my hair and we in here. So what does it say about the witchcraft? About the watchers, actually. I want you to talk about the watchers. Give us more details about the watchers. The watchers, how do we come from watchers to the earth, to mating women, to
and
giving birth to
in
giants,
America
to
having an eagle eye, the
eagle, yeah,
watchers,
like
so
yeah.
watchers actually says a lot because 4R also is our watcher now,
Yeah.
you know so that's why I say that all those things are written there, that predictions as well, because 4R, what does it do to us? You're watching us, right?
Yeah, of course.
Everything, that's how it is. There are civilians around us, like that, so that is why these watchers actually, they're seen as the gods, who are coming to this earth. That's why they say the sons of God. Actually, they mated actually with the daughters. Actually, they interpret it like that. Like Nephilims. Yeah, Nephilims. They gave them the knowledge. So yeah, it's this.
So the watchers basically is the angels that were actually watching over the earth.
How actually other religions they describe them as. That's why I was so actually careful not to use the word angel,
Angels.
but angels to say, because
Okay.
for common dialect to say
Yeah,
it is.
just to be on the safe spot. And we don't care even if we cross the line. We out here. What you know about that? I'm kidding, my friend. So yeah, the watchers.
Mm,
So giving birth to the giants now.
mm.
It happened that the watchers descended to earth and then developed the desire. Was it like the women in heaven, or it was the women here
Human Earth.
on earth?
That's when it comes actually the thing of the genetic coding of DNA.
Mhm.
It explains actually how it came about. So how actually these watchers they came genetically coded actually their DNA.
Mhm.
Like
They had abilities to do that.
that's how actually it shows, because that's why if you take it, that's how actually it is like that. That's what actually happened. Even right now, in the society, we see actually families actually, still actually carrying this like bloodline of controlling the
So
planet,
wait,
like that.
are you saying that the watchers descended to earth and had sex
Mm,
with human beings,
mm.
and then the human beings gave birth to the gigantic human
Yeah,
beings,
there's the Nephilim.
the Nephilim?
Yeah, the story of the Nephilim. But
We're coming to the story of the Nephilim.
yeah,
Stay
yeah.
tuned.
So with the story, yeah, it gave actually the Nephilim, like that you see. But the story of the Nephilim, as I mentioned, that it explains and it refers actually to there's going to be a lineage that is going to be kept like that, to control the like the planet like that, you see. So the thing of the genetic coding, that's the story about interbreeding with the woman, and creating giants. This also show actually the DNA actually of us. Or no, we might think that actually it's quite authentic, but these people actually they create their own DNA like that,
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you explain the Great Kali situation? Do you feel like maybe
Great Kali.
the Great Kali? You see how big that guy is, bro. Like that guy is very fucking big, tall. He's a
Probably.
giant. He probably might have some, genes, genetics going on from the, you know what I mean? Maybe some
The,
watchers
the,
and shit like
the yeah, probably there is, we also seen, I think, the
just to
picture
keep the blood,
1903.
just to keep the DNA, just to keep them
Yeah,
running,
yeah.
Because we're
But
still discovering a lot of
but
things
but
in this
but that's
world.
why I said it doesn't refer to the physical, phenotype of like the as I mentioned about the Nephilims, but it explains that actually the story about the Watchers coming to this earth. Okay, let me put it simple. These are the aliens coming to this world. They're going to interbreed
And
because
we're
they.
gonna talk about the aliens meeting Enoch, extraterrestrials
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
the
We're gonna
decided. Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to put it plainly. So this Watchers actually they are aliens or extraterrestrial from other planets to invade this earth. But to survive here on this earth, they need actually the bloodline of this earth, of the human being.
Yeah.
So they're going to interpret the woman of this
Oh,
planet.
okay.
Because to disguise themselves, they have to be like us in this frequency. So what they're going to do, they're going to disguise themselves. They're going to disguise themselves. So being like us, living amongst us, and
Yeah, that's what made them
you know,
survive. That's what
yeah,
makes them
yeah.
wanna
That's how the thing of
colonize.
the drinking of blood, of
Yeah, of the
the
and it's
bloodshed
actually
actually.
and it's actually inherited by the giants as well. Because at the end, the giants end up killing human beings and end up killing this each other
the,
and
the,
eating.
the
Yeah,
story of Enoch actually when you
yeah,
read about it, it mentions about that
of course.
that how they survived actually because they the thing of the cannibalism, blood,
And just before we wrap up,
Mm.
because I know we can take the whole day, this can take 3 hours, but we can't. What impact did the fallen angels,
Mm,
did the watchers
mm,
have on
mm.
human beings? What effect did they have on
The watchers. That's the knowledge. That's what I can say. The impact that they gave is the knowledge. But now the question, for the viewers is that the knowledge that they gave, there's other religions, there's controversy about it. Is it the knowledge that was really good for people to know? Or is the knowledge that actually it was bad, of saying that, they bought murder, they really bought, bloodshed, hatred, or all those kind of, demonics like that, So that is why I really wish you can leave your comment there and you can, tell us, what do you think about it?
I'm just gonna I can comb my hair. That's all I say, right?
Yeah, you can comb your hair. Infinity.